Welcome to the Shellosphere.
There's a lot of love in here.
All right, you guys. So in today's conversation, we want to talk about if studs are truly simple, or do we only require the bare minimum to keep people around?
Around. This is such a good topic because I can say that at times we do accept the bare minimum to keep people around. Even today. Yeah. It's so unfortunate and so true. Yeah. I wonder, wow. You gotta sit back and think on that though.
Yeah. I noticed it with myself. I used to be proud to say that I'm so simple. Women just complicate everything. That's my problem. I'm willing to earn a woman, but not willing to make her earn me. Mm-hmm. I think subconsciously, I be feeling like they just might be too lazy, and I know I'm not.
Too lazy to keep getting fighting for you.
Not, or just even putting in the effort to show
to
you,
keep you.
Yeah, that they want to keep you for sure.
Yep.
I don't think we. Of course, not all of us. I think from just what I've witnessed and what I've experienced personally, I think that we don't want to come off as too much, needing too much. Mm-hmm. Especially like when you're dealing with women, I know the intensity of dealing with a woman. It's like, okay, how can we lighten this so we could hold space for this person as long as we can.
Yep. Like sometimes I can take it once, like when I'm in that space, I tend to tiptoe around certain conversations, expressing certain feelings for myself just to avoid the shaming of it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You know, because when we talk about vulnerability a lot. Mm-hmm. And when you display that vulnerability to certain people, they love to take advantage of it. You know, so like, let's say I got into an argument with a person. We got through the argument. Even though I don't feel like I was in the wrong, I express that I don't feel like that. I express why I'm apologizing. I take accountability. I even say I'll try to do it from your perspective, handle it from this perspective.
Yeah.
And you try to move on from it, but it's either still getting brought up or it don't get brought up, but the way she handles you is the same as that previous situation.
Because you're not really speaking up?
Whatever it is, because you're not speaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually I'll speak up, but it's like, okay, now that I gave you the ball in your court, because sometimes I have so much, I don't have so much pride. I just let you win and I'll mess up there. Because in actuality, you were not right, but I am allowing you to be right now.
Yeah.
And then you take it.
It's not in favor of the health of the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, so let's say we have a situation now, you have this perception of me that I've taken on and I've apologized for. Now you're going to handle me the same way like this. Ain't nothing going to change in the future on how you handle me so that we could get better. You going to handle me. You going to keep handling me like that. And your perception of me does not change.
Yeah.
Does not change.
I think like when it comes to the effort piece though, on my end, I would do the most. I told you I'm very attentive. I'm very like hands-on with a lot of things. So I would show up. I would show you that I'm paying attention. I would show the fuck up. And I don't really request that, like, in return.
Mm-hmm.
I would just take, like, whatever you give me and be like, and I would make it bigger than what it really is. Because I am truly grateful, though.
Mm-hmm.
But my effort came from two spaces. I was in two different spaces with this. At first it was, okay, I wanted to hold you in position because I really didn't have enough to actually have you around. So I would do the most just to sell you for the moment until I figured out what I sold you on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Till I figure out how to, like, get that shit. So it came from a space of feeling just invalidated, like, within myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not being sure about myself. It came from insecurities. And now is I don't want to feel like I'm too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to walk away and do something easier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Jay.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking when you say it to yourself and you say it out loud and you realize that you still sort of go through some of those things. Some things we've gotten over, some things we just haven't, but I am definitely a tiptoer, and that hinders the relationship.
Yeah.
From on my part too, because just stand up and man up, because I claim I'm such a good community.
Not man up.
Won't man up. I claim won't man up. I claim I'm such a communicator, and I say this about myself all the time because I have shut down moments, and I have those shut down moments because I'm tiptoeing. I'm shutting down because if I bring it up, we gonna start to argue. If I bring it up, you gonna say you playing the victim, and it's just like, God damn. What?
Me. That's where my shutdown come from.
Mm-hmm.
Is, having to, okay, I'm trying to make the connection throughout the conversation. And that's the beautiful part about the direction that we take with this podcast. Because it's not a fully, I'm going to say, fleshed out. And y'all better not correct me. That's what I want to say. It feels better in my spirit. It's not a fully fleshed out thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we come up with a topic, we go in the flow and we make the connections while we're talking.
Yeah, while we talking.
Yeah, so
and they connect too.
I'm thinking about the tiptoeing part too. It's like, if you think about how we're conditioned, right? Because we're more on the masculine side, and how the woman that we deal with and that we're attracted to may view what masculinity is supposed to show up as. I think subconsciously we try to uphold that, but we have feelings because we're more of a hybrid. We're not disconnected from those feelings. When we're not able to communicate that because we don't feel safe enough to do that, because we also have that same residue as most men do when it comes to being emotional and being vulnerable and expressing themselves and not really finding a safe space with their partners, we still have that same residue. And because that's on us, when it's time to really communicate our feelings, it might come off the woman side of us, and we might shut down.
Yep.
We tiptoe because of that, and then we shut down.
And then we shut down. Yep. And of course, shutting down, that ain't doing nothing but piling up different issues and emotions that you going through. And when it blow up, ain't no telling where the relationship gonna go.
Yeah.
Where the relationship gonna go. But I
because when you suppress a shit, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
But when you suppress a shit like that, and I always say this, like, energy has to go somewhere. So when you're suppressing that side of you, it's gonna be a moment in that relationship, a situation where you just gonna go the fuck off, or you gonna blow up in a way. It might not even be where you saying anything rude or being loud. It might be a blow up in a way where you just walk the fuck out. You cut everything off because it's too much for you
It's
now.
too much,
Because you
yep.
let so much shit build up because you held that shit.
Yeah.
Energy has to go somewhere, and it's
Yeah.
going to express itself.
Yep.
And sometimes it's in ways that's fucking detrimental, G.
Like shutting down is we individually we got to realize that that's not good for ourselves too though.
Yeah, it hurts
Personally,
us too, yeah.
it messes with a lot. It can mess with the self-esteem. It can have you start questioning, is she right? It can mess with a lot within self. You know, so that's crazy. And then it's like you putting yourself out there and what's the question? What's the question?
What you mean?
The question for this topic.
The topic is,
Do we
are we
settle?
simple, or do we just require the bare minimum because we trying to keep people around?
Trying to keep people around. Is that an abandonment issue?
I think so. I think they're cousins for sure. It's somewhere in that family for sure.
Yep. And I've already determined and established that I have those issues.
Yeah.
And I think that is why. And it's like I gotta play. I just want to play it safe so you can stay around.
Yeah.
You know, because
Playing it
now
fucking safe.
that if I bring something up, now we arguing. Now you wanna hold that over my head and say all we do is argue. All we do is argue. No, we're not arguing. I am expressing myself. You just don't respect how I feel at the end of the day. You saying you understand, but at the end of the day, you don't.
So you think, okay, you're simple, or playing it or requiring the bare minimum is just in how you communicate and what you express.
No, it's not. It's
How
not.
does it spill over into other spaces?
In other spaces, like doing things off GP, like just to always I would love for my partner to always think of me. I learned from a partner because every time she went out, she always got me something little. It didn't have to be. It was nothing. And she always brought me something. I used to be like, why do you do that?
It was
something. And she was like, because I be thinking about you every time. And this was one of my worst relationships. But I got that from her though. Even though it's not something that I do all the time in a relationship. I will if I'm fully there, but I would love for the person to think of me in that way. So if I'm doing this, I'm doing certain little things for you, I'm paying attention, and I'm not getting that back. I would love it. I would love that back in that area. I would love to be. It's another form of feeling appreciated.
Yeah.
You know, and because we masculine presenting, that, what did you say? The fact that we they make us feel like this is what we have to do.
We're put in the box for
conditioned, even though, exactly, being conditioned. And women feel like because we have that masculine, they're conditioned that we're supposed to be the actual man.
Yeah.
And
they like women, but they conditioned to feel like, okay, the type of woman that I like supposed to move like the men that I don't like, but supposed to like.
Exactly. And it's not rare. It's not rare that you get a woman, a real lesbian know what a woman want and need. And they're not ashamed or not willing to give that to their masculine presenting partner.
Yeah.
You know, but these new women, they so hard, G. They the new masculine, G.
Not the new masculine.
They the new masculine, G. And feelings, emotions are really hard to connect to with these new women.
I can't say that. I can't say I experienced that. I mean, I did.
I'm just not just generally.
Yeah,
because I'm not now.
I think that
2 times.
Okay, so on my end, right, it's very similar to you. Like, I'm very thoughtful. I care about, like, if you good. I care about if you ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would do it to the extreme where it's like, I probably don't even give you the space to even care if I ate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know if you not that thoughtful. So I kind of fill up that space. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you eat, I'm gonna make sure we eat. I'm gonna get on.
You do it before you
I
can
don't
even get
wanna
affected
know
bad.
that you not that fucking thoughtful.
Dang, I wish I could move like that because
You make sure
that's how
nigga
I
eat.
determine. That's what I say. That's how I determine. Like it's this one young lady. I hope she doesn't take this wrong. It's this one young lady. I told you when I don't slide in the DM and I'll talk back and everything. But I told myself I am going to ask her out.
Mm.
I had seen her before. She had actually asked. She had saw me out in public, and she was like, "I know you from the podcast." Woo woo. So I seen her again, and I'm like, I'm gonna ask her. So I slid in her DM and asked her if we could have like brunch or something, and she said, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I ain't gonna be asking you for your number right now. So I wanted to have a little conversation. I'm like, we'll just talk for this little week. We scheduled for the next week, and within that week, I had asked, "How you doing?" or "How was your day?" But she never came back in and replied.
Mm.
And then some days came through. She said something, or maybe I said something, and I let it go the first time. But the last time that I said something to her, I asked how was her day again, and she didn't say it, and it happened twice.
Okay.
So it made me feel like, okay, I'm not about to keep reaching.
Yeah.
Because that's how I get with the people that I'm talking to or in the relationship, to where that's the cycle right there. This is the beginning of it right there. I let it slide.
Mm-hmm.
I try again.
Yeah.
It's after that, it's that third strike. So I just told myself I'm not going to allow it to get to the third. I'm going to stop it right there.
Yeah.
And I automatically assumed that she just wasn't interested.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she could have just said, okay, well, I'm this or whatever it was, instead of leaving me and then even agreeing to go out with me.
It's being straightforward. Yeah.
Just being straightforward. So I know
That'll
that
kill shit early.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And
yeah.
I ain't said nothing else. And maybe that's rude to not say anything else. But the reason why is because there's no reciprocation.
Yeah.
And I'm not chasing that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not chasing that anymore.
Mm.
Yeah. Even it's a couple of another young lady. And I brought her up, but I just didn't say, but I asked how you doing. I'm good, just laying in bed, and that's it. Oh, okay. But you just hit me up and said you miss our conversations. You miss me. You miss me initiating. You miss me giving you attention.
Yeah.
You miss me validating you.
Yeah.
But and it's probably my fault because I haven't made you aware that you're not validating me.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't have to.
That's what I mean by when I say it gets weird when you have to have certain conversations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
that you shouldn't have to
your
have.
nature or not.
Mm-hmm.
I would like certain things to just be natural for a person. Like when you care about a person, you want to put in effort. You want to let them know that they're special to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you going to do it. You know, you're going to find different little ways that's going to be big in the long run to show them that shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, okay, I probably used to feel like, I know I definitely, ain't no probably. I for sure used to feel like I wasn't worthy of that.
I used to think that I wasn't.
That's why always women, you sing it threw me the fuck off.
And
bitch.
I used to think that
that's the reason why I used to be attracted more to women who didn't want me, but I wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was less attracted to the women who actually wanted me. Because a pimp said this shit before. Don't fuck with the woman who you want. Fuck with the woman who wants you. Because she's going to show you that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I missed the fucking beat.
Did you?
I missed the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do understand I'm deserving of that shit, but I think I'm caught up in my own conditioning. The grounds that I'm used to, you know what I'm saying, like maneuvering and shit, I still have one foot in that shit. A little bit. I done got a couple of toes out.
I can dig it.
But the big toe,
I can dig it. Big toe shoe.
Or the pinky.
It's heavy.
The pinky, and the one next to the pinky. It's still in that.
You got
shit.
two toes in there.
Yeah, it's like if you used to moving like that, even though you outgrew certain beliefs about yourself, and you had to forgive yourself when it came to certain shit, you still have a little bit of that residue where it's like you still moving in that way, and your blinders are up. Like, wait. I deserve this shit too. And it hits you quicker though now. Well, it hits me quicker though. It hits me quicker. It's like, I'm not the only one that have to put in effort.
Yeah.
And if you feel that pressure to put in effort and you don't want to do it, then you can go.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, Aina. I spoke on the first couple episodes, one of the first couple episodes in regard to that. Like, that's a new standard for me now.
Yeah.
If I'm not receiving that from anybody, I am allowing myself to move on. You know, Pisces are emotional. They can grasp onto you really quickly in a way that is not really good. But now I'm allowing myself to just let it go. You know, when I try to get to know somebody, I be putting too much in them. I be feeling like I gotta talk to them every day. I'm learning that some of these people don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They not. And we from the old school, man. We do this all day, every day. That's something out there. I have a young lady that I just met. She bringing all the life out of me.
Yeah.
She complimented me without me having to say it. When she compliment me and I don't take it well, she's snapping on me. It's so sexy. It's so sexy.
Yeah.
And making me take that shit. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? And it's so appreciated. It's very appreciated, YB. You know, so I need that from a woman. And it's maybe need not the word, but I do. I need that from a woman.
Yeah. I mean, of course I don't agree with the need.
Exactly.
I mean, I do feel like humans need each other, but I'm talking about that's a different conversation. But of course I don't want you to need that. I want you to already know that.
Yeah, it's like needing some sort of validation, and it sounds crazy. So I get it.
It adds on
I get
to it. Because I don't want you to attach to it, and then once that shit die off, something in you dies. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think, like on my end, like I'm even on top of text messages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you text me, I'm on. I want you to know, like, you priority. I got you. I don't care what I'm doing. I got you.
Yeah.
In case you need me, just know I'm by my phone.
Yeah.
I got you. Even when I'm with you, my shit don't vibrate. Everybody else, I respond to their ass later, unless it's truly an emergency. Sometimes that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would deal with delays, and it's like, I don't want to put how I move off on that person. Then I had to realize for myself, the reason why I'm on top of it, I got to understand the place that it's coming from, right? It comes from when I wasn't trustworthy. Now I'm still over selling myself. I'm still trying to prove that I'm different, that I'm on some other shit, that you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm still trying to prove that, even though it's the truth now. That's really how I'm moving. I don't want a woman to second guess me. You know, I know what comes with that.
You know, when you say that you don't want to put that on them and move them to move how you want to move. Unfortunately, for me, that because I feel the same way. Okay. But how they move makes me change how I move. Because then,
but if I voice it.
Yeah, I see.
And they'd be like, why you gonna change how you are just because of how? And I'll be
because I can't keep doing that.
Because I don't want to expect me from you. So let me just chill the fuck out.
If it take you an hour to respond to me, and if I say something about it, that's gonna be a problem. First off, but it causes reciprocation. So I'm gonna do it, and you gonna I'm gonna take just as long. And it's like that's such a waste of time to do that.
Because
And
now it feel planned.
now,
It's premeditated.
Now we both in a headspace that and we both feel the same way and doing this to each other, being bogus to each other in a sense, and won't even communicate the stuff. And I feel like I can't communicate it because you gonna shut me down when I say it, or you gonna say I'm sensitive because I want you to reply to me because I replied to you in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
It's like,
because I view this in a totally different light, but that doesn't make how they feel about us like less than how we feel.
No,
they just move different.
Yeah, and that
what if
has
I
really caused
you,
me to move different.
Bitch,
what if I needed you,
what
bitch?
I'll be thinking like that, like, what this motherfucker need? She's stranded or some shit. Like, I prepare for shit like that. I got shit in my truck for when you got a motherfucking flat tire, for when you need a jump, when you stuck in the motherfucking snow, if you in one of those, you know what I'm saying? If you in Chicago or something similar, if you get all 4 seasons, for real. I prepare for shit like that. So it's like when you text me, I view automatically a sense of emergency. I don't know what you need. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Right. If you call me, it's an emergency. Like, you my partner.
Right.
So I'm not ashamed of that. I don't want to change that. But I have to acknowledge what space it comes from. Especially like when it comes to text messages. Because if it was an emergency, they'll call your motherfucking ass. But the text messages is like, okay, I think I be on top of shit because first, I'm in control of my own time. That's number one. Second, because of how I used to be and how I used to move, I'm still trying to sell myself to other people, even though I already sold myself to myself.
To yourself.
I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But me being who I am to other people, that comes with a lot of shit. A lot of insecurities. So I'm steady trying to make up for shit that's really not my responsibility, if I'm being honest.
I feel you. This is a crazy topic because it opens up a lot. It opens up a lot, G, because this is literally something, especially last year for me, that I just in talking stages that I truly went through. And what was really crazy, it had carried on from the relationship before that. And I had got that from her. And that's new to me, though. It's new to me to where I'm like, dang, man, I don't even want to talk to you about it because it's going to spark off something else, something totally different.
Yeah.
I don't know, G.
Yeah.
It's bad. I'm realizing that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it is.
We settling.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. It's new to me, but I'm not doing it anymore. Not at all.
Yeah, because I go hard. Off the rip, I go hard. Even now, I want you to know my intentions. I want you to know who you're gonna be dealing with.
No, see, and I think that's where
that's the problem.
That's the problem, because I don't go hard. I go slight, and then I'm serious. I go slight, and then once we lock in, I try to go hard. But once the going hard, I will stop going. I'll stay, but the go hard part, I don't do that.
What you mean?
I don't continue to. Unfortunately, I stayed. I can't. I'm only speaking on past because I ain't been in one since my last. I stay unhappy in a situation. I stay.
Okay.
And you won't get that 100% from me. But you gonna voice your complaints
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But you won't get that 100% from me. And when you say it, I will say you. Of course you haven't. That is voiced. Of course you haven't.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it like that.
I think the the unfortunate part, like in my mind, because I can't say in my situations because I don't know because I never really tried it. It's if I slow down, if I stop putting in the effort that I started off with, then I changed. But women don't realize, or the women that I've dealt with don't realize that when you constantly giving and giving and not being replenished in any shape or form, you're gonna be depleted.
You're gonna be depleted.
That's a
That's
inevitable,
science.
inevitable result. It's inevitable. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I love how I move. I love doing what I do. I love that part of me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not being watered,
Yep.
the well will run dry.
Dry.
I would lose the love for you, like doing it for you.
Yep. Dry as cold coochie. Did you have anything else?
Not really. Not really. I just want to move. I want to move different at this space in my life. I want what I've come to understand about myself, that I am worthy of the effort.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hold myself to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if
me
I'm
too.
not receiving it, I can't be afraid just because I signed up for something to sign out of it.
Yeah, for me, I think that the fact that for the last years or so I've been working on self-esteem and stuff, I think that this is a direct correlation of it.
Yeah.
And I think that this is a step in the right direction to heightening my self-esteem, making those choices and standing on the standards that I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
If I can easily walk away from a woman that I feel not giving me what I need or want from her, I can do that with anything and anybody.
Yeah.
And that will help instill so much more confidence within me just by starting there. I mean, there's other areas that I've started at, but that is a direct correlation for me to go there, because it helps me disconnect from people because I get so attached to them in quick ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So yeah.
I might feel, sometimes I feel guilty. It's like, okay, I went hard, I signed up for this. I made a commitment, but I can't feel guilty if I'm being drained in the situation. If I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, there's no real reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
I can't feel guilty for signing out of some shit I signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Any question? You got one?
So when it comes to standards, how do you, like, what is your definition of standards? Like, how do you set standards for other people? Like, what's the body of those standards?
That changes a lot. Right now, it's where I'm at. So if I'm here financially, that's my standard. If I'm here, whatever, this is my standard. So it would start with me. Because if I don't know how I want to feel, I can't expect the next person or my partner to know. So the standards would be nothing that I can speak on right now. Like,
Okay.
I want a woman that's it's not like that. It's a standard. It's wherever I'm at in my life right now is where I would want my partner, or even for her to be higher, but an embracing type of being higher than
Yeah.
me. But
Not a looking down. But
yeah, my standards would just be like, my sensitivity is heightened. I'm not saying I want a straight up sensitive woman, but I want a woman who can relate to me being sensitive and accept my sensitivity. So any of the standards that I have would be what I reflect on myself right now
Okay.
that I would want from my next partner.
So
Trying not to be specific on the standards.
yeah. How I view standards. I feel like the standards that you set should be the standards that you stand on with yourself. Like how you move with yourself, how you treat yourself, what you hold yourself accountable for. Like when it comes to yourself.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, like that's what you should stand on when it comes to, well, in my opinion, when it comes to like other people. And sometimes we allow them to still move on their own level because we do want them around. But eventually we're going to resent them.
Eventually.
So we have to stand on some shit with ourselves.
Yeah.
And that right there would...
That'll lay out the
standards.
The blueprint.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you can't say you stand on it if you allow somebody...
To walk over it.
To be on
Walk
some
over
other
you.
shit. Yeah, cross those boundaries. So, yep, that's it. That's all I have.
Well, as
The
y'all know,
closer. The closing.
the closing. You guys know that we love you, right? Nah, we appreciate the love that you guys give us. If you want to continue to support us, make sure you like, share, comment. And if you want to see us elevate, you know you gotta...
Donations.
I forgot it.
You gotta donate.
Just donate, and then we appreciate it.
You donate, we appreciate. Simple.
See y'all later, man.
Girl math.
I know.
Sheller's math.
I gotta remember that one because that one was good. That segment.
We're back. We just want y'all to think and laugh. Connect to us and release the past. And realize we on the same path to love, joy, and satisfaction. Respond to life instead of reacting. Do everything in life with heart and passion. Understand we're all connected. Respect ourselves so y'all feel respected. We know our purpose and we won't neglect it. So thanks for tuning in to all our L's and all of our wins. We hope to show you that we only human. Let's go to the Shellersphere. There's still nothing but love in here, but we in a higher atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellersphere. We still live, laugh, and learn, and use the light from the bridges that burn. Welcome to the Shellersphere. There's still nothing but love in here, but we in a higher atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellersphere. We still live, laugh, and learn, and use the light from the bridges that burn.
Oh, God.